Welcome to Becoming I, the channel that follows you on your journey of becoming yourself. And I share with you my journey of becoming myself. That's why it's Becoming I. And my name is Trisha, and we're going to do today the reading for the month of June per zodiac sign. As far as I can tell from everything that I've been reading for this month, energetically speaking, through my regression sessions and through my tarot reading, June is promising to be a very lucky break for most people. Most people are going to feel this lucky stream picking up and breakthroughs and synchronicities coming through for them. So let's start pulling some cards and see what the spirit has to say to you. Taurus, let's see how the energies of June are going to be playing out for you. Okay, the Tower is ruling you. Don't freak out. This is a good month, I feel like, for most people, so I'm pretty sure the Tower, it's always chaotic. It always comes, but it comes in a chaotic manner to challenge your foundation because it wants to see how resilient you are. So it can be very challenging, but it's so good to clearing all the rubbish out of our lives. The Tower really works really well for that. And so I don't want you to panic because it appeared. It doesn't mean that, oh my God, June is going to be so bad. That's not what it means. It means that it's going to come with a strong breakthrough. I feel like that's the case, a strong breakthrough. And the Devil is in your favored energy. And the Devil, when it's in the favored energy, it is an energy that really knows how to play this world. The Devil knows our reality ins and out. It knows how to make money. It knows how to charm people. It knows how to convince people to do what he wants. So it is this type of charming cleverness that is going to be helping through this month. So that's what I'm saying. Even though the Tower is ruling your month of June and it looks like hell, it doesn't mean that it's going to be hell. It means that challenges are going to arise to test your foundations. But then the Devil is really helping you be the sharpest you ever been to make the best of every situation. We have the Four of Wands with it. It's the card of celebrations, of coming together and having help. So I feel like this opportunity of you being a really smooth communicator and expressing yourself and charming people into coming to your life and helping you out through this month is gonna help you fix everything that you need. This is going to be very helpful for you because you know that the world is going nuts. If you follow anything in the news, you can see how everything is just upside down, and they don't seem to be clearing up anytime soon because we're going through a huge transition. We have a societal system transition going on. So we have everything that we knew so far changing. So the thing that you're having the chance to rebuild and test your foundation is going to be very important for when the turmoils, the real turmoils come. You're going to be so ready. So I feel like people around you are going to be very key this month. Yes. Here, the tarot never lies, and it always shows you where the energy is going to pop up and be related. So the Tower comes out again here in your relationships. So the chaos is going to manifest in your relationships. And the fact that the devil is going to be this, I know it sounds bad, and every time I say it, I feel like I'm giving bad advice, but he's kind of manipulated. He knows how to manipulate people. And I know that sounds very deceiving, but you can use it in an honest way. It's like when you have like two friends, and you know that one likes the same type of music as you and the other one doesn't. When you're gonna you want company to go to a concert, you're not gonna go approach the one that doesn't like the type of music. You go to the one that you know likes, because he's gonna be more likely to say yes. So when you know the characteristics of another person, their personality, their taste, and you use that to make the answer that you want more likely, that's kind of manipulating. So I would like to break a little bit of the stigma of the word manipulating, because it's so attached to narcissists and being this blood-sucking energy vampires. And it is the devil, you know. It's supposed to have some cards up his sleeve that he can use in his advantage. So I'm saying that don't feel bad, you know, use that. If you know that, use it. Because here in your least favorable energy, the Chariot is not helping you. So it's a hard month for you to move forward. I feel like because you have to test the foundations, this is a month of rebuilding, of testing, of reorganizing, of working, and leaving future projects farther ahead. It's not now. The Ace of Pentacles is here with you in a defensive position. So this month, if you try to put energy into building something new, you're gonna be spread too thin. Your relationship is where you're looking for the balance, is where you're gonna flourish. You're gonna find out you have much more skills, knowledge, and abilities than you thought. I feel like maybe you're gonna have to stand up for your community. Maybe you're gonna have to defend family and friends. Maybe you see, it's coming to my mind right now what I've been seeing with data centers sucking up all the water of communities and being so unfair. So maybe the Tower appears in something like that, and that's why it's in your relationships. Might not even be directly where you're at, but it's close to you, with loved ones, with people you know, and you feel like with your experience you can make a difference and you can stand up for these people. So I'm not saying that that's exactly what is going to happen, but this is the energy that I'm getting here, and the example that came to my mind to kind of help you identify when this pops up during this month for you. You have the Knight of Pentacles coming for the rescue. This is the person that is always by your side, but I feel here is more your energy. Was what I said, the ability of the devil of speaking. That's what it came to me strongly with your reading. So I feel maybe you are gonna be that knight in shining armor that comes and defend the people and speak up and show up to share your knowledge of the institutions, because the Hierophant is this energy that he's not like Justice that brings the ruling energy. He is connected with the laws of spirit. So he wants what is best for the greater good. And in that sense, I feel like it knows well how the system works here as well, and he can make the bridge in between both. So this, I feel like fighting and speaking up for the greater good. And here on your money energy, your material realm, I usually mention this as material realm because it also can manifest depending on where you are in life as different aspects. It can be your household, it can be your car, it can be your assets, it can be your job. So this can manifest in many different aspects in your life, but it would be something that you feel like you're kind of on your last straw. But I'm feeling kind of related. I told you this is not time for a new project. I feel like you should not invest money. I feel maybe you're going to dedicate a lot of time for this cause or for the relationships that you're going to be standing up for. So it's not the time for you to take into new projects. But if this cause that you're defending comes up to a point that for you to make it happen, you have to invest money, don't do it. This is not a good moment for you to invest money. It is a good moment for you to have the contacts and for you to start ideas like brainstorming, talking, strategy, but don't try to implement any of the ideas right now. You have inspiration, you have excitement, freedom, discovery, you have all of that with the Page of Wands, bringing some very refreshed, renewed vision for your work, it might open up things that you weren't considering before. This is what I'm gathering here. It's like maybe with this going on, you're gonna have the urge to move to another place or to start a pro bono part of your work. And all of those are great ideas, and I feel like it's going to be really good for you in the future. But because it is a Tower moment, your foundation has to be solid. So this is not the month to start the move. Thinking about moving, great. Probably you'll do it in the future, yes. Are you going to try to push and balance advocating for people and moving this month? No. So I think this is the balance that they're showing here that I want you to be mindful of. On their advice, spirit advice is strength, is keep the eye on the prize and be resilient. So I feel like this knight in shining armor that appears here to be you coming to the rescue and advocating and speaking up and being involved in things is gonna take a lot. So you're gonna need to see it through because it will change your life. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, so they're saying this is gonna be a turning point, and it is a turning point. And I see here the King of Swords also. I'm telling, it is this breaking free warrior energy, and I feel like this is the biggest change, is when you manifest this tower that is going to be so chaotic and challenging. You're going to push through, and then you're going to have this clarity of the life you should be leading. And it might be in a different city, it might be in a different place, it might be a different career. You might change the vision that you have of your life for yourself, and that's where the Page of Wands come. And the King of Swords is going to cut off all the ties and contracts that you had with the past so you can move forward. But they're saying that everything is calculated, everything is precise. So you have a lot of clarity, and that's why this month is not the implementing month. This month is the idea, is all of the birth of the phoenix in the middle of the fire of the tower. This is going to burn everything that doesn't suit you to the ground. Everything that is obsolete in your life is going to be burned, and you're going to rise beautifully and stronger. And I feel the voice, your throat chakra expanding and bright and beautiful. Okay, Let's get an advice from your higher self. This is the last little bit of energy I'll read for you today. Now, come on, guys. We don't want a bunch of them because we're not going to do a whole other reading. So help me out here. I want one card. Give me one card for Taurus from their higher self. What is the final message to guide them through June? Come on. Don't be shy now. Okay, you want to give a bunch, and a bunch will be. Journey of souls. Your soul's journey is profound. Understand it to realize your purpose. And I feel like that's a lot of what is coming up. That's what I said, your voice, recognizing that you have to lead a different life, I think is this realization of your purpose. Awakening consciousness. Wake up to the truth of your existence. You are consciousness itself. Again, I feel this tower is stripping away all the doubts, all the lies, all the glamour, that the mirror that kept you detached from your true self and your consciousness. Surrenders freedom. Surrender to what is. It brings peace and freedom. And I feel this from the King of Swords that we were talking about, breaking free from contracts and breaking free from things that were holding you back. But some of it is breaking free from the false expectations or unreal expectations and expecting things to be as they are and working with them to make the best out of them. So I feel like it's a lot of spiritual awakening. It might be a rude awakening with the tower shaking everything up, but this is going to be so beautiful. By the end of June, you're going to be transformed. So I thank you if you stayed until the end of the video with me. I really appreciate it. If you can subscribe to the channel, share this message with other people, that helps the channel grow so much, and it's just a quick little effort from your side, and that has such a huge impact for me. So I really appreciate if you can do that. I want you to stay strong, stay safe, and until next time.